Darren, well, we had it in the opposite way last weekend. That goal in the 3rd minute of time added on at Blythe, but today we get a winner in the 2nd minute of time added on, and that really was a positive for you.
Yeah, I think it probably should have been done and dusted in the first half. You know, the chances we created at the areas we got into in the first 10-15 minutes especially, and that would have settled us down nicely if we'd have gone and got one in them early stages. But full credit to the boys, you know, after looking like it was going to be a draw, they kept plugging away, and you know, an excellent finish from Mark Boyd.
Yeah, good free kick, well taken, and to be fair to Hinckley, I thought the two central defenders won about everything in the air all afternoon, but Johnny won one at the end there, which was so important.
Yeah, we knew that if we lumped it up there, then they would fight and scrap. That, you know, that's this level. But when we played through them and in behind them, they looked susceptible to giving us a chance. First half we were clean through twice, 3 times early on. Jordan Connaughton with a bit more confidence might have just, you know, smashed one in early for us. And then even again second half, I thought we got round them quite well. And it's just that final ball that is letting us down at the moment, and it's going to cost us if we don't sort that out. I
thought we played much better in the second half, and the introduction of Andre Da Costa, he seemed to do well this afternoon.
Yeah, just livened us up a little bit. You know, that's what's in his locker. It was touch and go whether I played him or not, but I just thought that if we kept and managed and played the way Hinckley do and just stayed in their faces for a while, that it could be effective in that last sort of 30 minutes. And you know, it's a chance that you take as a manager, whether you play that kind of player at home and you're positive. But you know, when he came on, he was probably the changing factor, wasn't he? I think he's positive in what he does, and he's got loads of ability. So yeah, from his point of view, excellent. And as I say, Skip's goal was brilliant.
Yeah, terrific finish to the game. And you had to bring Da Costa on. You changed it because James Bolton would have pulled hamstring.
Well, we think it's coming from his lower back, to be honest. Referring pain in there, it's something that he's done before, so he was aware of it. We probably should have took him at half time, but he got a massage on it, and we were just waiting to see how it was. Obviously, with us not having Kyle and so forth, and then weren't sure whether Dan Wordsworth would get through 90. So we had to take that gamble. There's nothing serious happened to him. I'm sure he'll be okay. He won't make Blythe, but I'm sure he'll be okay next Saturday.
Dan Wordsworth, you mentioned there that I thought he did well to come back after the error for the opening goal.
Yeah, and it says a lot about his character. That's what, you know, Dan's all about. He's wholehearted, and he can put things to the back of his mind really quickly. And in the second half, he seemed to get stronger and made some decent challenges for us. So yeah, chuff for him. It's been a long time out, and it happened last year. He was unlucky at the start of the season. So nice to get him back. You know, that game will do him the world of good. He'll probably be stiff before Blythe, but we'll assess everybody's injury and illness before then. But you know, today was pretty much a must-win for us. It keeps Hinckley, you know, well below, dents their confidence again. So that's one team that, you know, we've you know, taken another step away from. But very positive, and I was delighted from them, because last week it felt like a defeat, to be honest, having dominated the game against Blythe, and today we had umpteen chances, and I just thought it wasn't going to happen. But I just also felt, I said to Jake Simpson when he went on, that if he could just create one or maybe get one himself, there would be another chance in the game.
Yeah, they're both, Da Costa and Simpson, both looked lively at the time. They were taking players on and driving into the penalty area, didn't they?
Yeah, and I just felt that the pace they've got between them could cause a problem. It sounds like I've made a lot of decisions that were right ones today, but at the end of the day they have to go on and produce, and all 3 subs went unproduced at the right time in the last 10 or 15 minutes, and that, like we saw at Blythe last week, it builds pressure, maintains pressure, and then anything can happen. You know, they had 1 or 2 cleared off the line, they were throwing bodies in where they were hanging on and looking for a breakaway, weren't they? But generally, you know, fantastic. It's a brilliant 3 points, and it fills them full of confidence for Monday.
Yeah, talking about Monday, the first thing I said to Tommy Cassidy last Saturday was, well, you shouldn't be coming to Borough Park, Tom. You got out of jail. But knowing Tommy, I would expect to respond to that. He'll want his side to play better than they did last Saturday.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll be able to. But you know, looking back at Saturday, the performance that we put in the first half, I think that would have matched anybody in this league. We moved it really well. I think it's the best we've played. So it was more about what we did rather than what Blythe did, I think. So, you know, I think Tommy will have that in the back of his mind, you know, how we can open them up if we really play well. So we've got to start bright again on Monday and you know, hope that we can get that early goal. Then they've got to come out then and try and do it again, and that'll leave us space, hopefully, to try and create some more.
And I suppose you can't even just go down and think this is going to be the side on Monday. You've got some players to assess before you can
yeah, we've got three or four to assess. Obviously, Dan's been out with an ankle injury, and you know, the last few training sessions, and it's been continuing to swell up on him, so he's just had some ice on there. But you know, legs wise, I think he'll be okay. I'll speak to Carl tomorrow. James Bolton probably won't be fit. Niall Calberthwaite showed his versatility. Going into centre back was outstanding in the second half. So we have got defensive cover. Philip can play at right back as well. So it's just to be a case of on tomorrow evening finding out who's available, and then we'll try and pick a team that can do the job for us.
And good this afternoon to see players who are not there, like Carl May, who didn't play today, Anthony Wright and Lee Andrews watching.
Yeah, that says a lot about the squad, to be honest. They're really close, and the lads aren't playing at wanting us to win, because at the end of the day, if you're coming back into a team, whether it be October, November or in December, and it's doing well and it's playing well, then that's the kind of team and squad you want to be around. If they're coming back in and we're getting beat every week, it's a horrible place to come to. So they know that the values of supporting the players that are playing and keeping behind everybody, and the togetherness is great.
And I was pleased to hear that Anthony Wright said he might have a run on Monday. Is that right?
Well, he didn't say that to me, but if that's the case, then great. But again, he's come so far, and he's had to go back into pop, which I think was an error by the NHS, the people that looked at him. So we wrap him in cotton wool, and if we see him before Christmas, it's a bonus. But we've kind of not written him out of the plans. He was one of the players of the year last year. We've just got to take it slowly with him and not rush him at all.
Darren, thanks. Well done today. Thanks.